Good morning, afternoon, or evening, Wizards. I'm Emory Austin.
And I'm Justin Eastwood, bringing you the Windsor High School news for the week.
Windsor High School is excited to announce that we will be hosting a private viewing of the movie Screenagers in our newly renovated WHS Auditorium on Tuesday, April 3rd at 7 p.m. Screenagers is a film about a mom who is struggling with the decision as to whether or not her sixth-grade daughter should have a cell phone. Screenagers looks deeper into the technology age teens are growing up in today, as well as many ways that parents can regulate how much screen time children should have and how it affects their development, as well as ways to talk to your child about screen time. We will provide a parent guide and fact sheet that includes information for more resources. This presentation has been funded by the WHS Positive Behavior Intervention and Supports Committee. We hope you will join us. We encourage parents to attend viewing with their children. This is for WHS families only. For more information, check the WHS website.
Seniors, be sure to turn in your baby photos so that the yearbook staff can turn them into the student council for the senior slideshow that will run during graduation. We talked to yearbook editor Meg Zimmerman about how the students can turn in their photos.
You can either bring a hard copy into school and put it into the boxes in either the library, Mrs. Mann's room, or the office, but make sure you write your first and last name on the back of it. Or you can turn it in online on the school website, or you should have received an email with a link from the school.
Once again, baby photos are due April 4th.
Spring testing has already begun, with juniors taking the CMS test last week and more testing to come. On April 10th will be the SAT test for all, and April 12th will be the PSAT test for 9th and 10th grade students. We talked to Dick Thomas, assistant principal in charge of testing here at WHS, about how these testing dates will change the daily schedule for students.
On April 10th, for SAT, only juniors will be here in the morning, and then in the afternoon it will be an ELO opportunity for students to come in and do extra work or do some makeup work. And then on April 12th, it will be the same format on April 12th that we had for SAT. On April 12th, it will be testing in the morning for 9th and 10th graders, and then in the afternoon it will be ELO opportunities for makeup work.
For more information on WHS testing dates or schedule changes, you can check the Windsor High School website. In our newest segment here on Windsor Weekly News, the question of the week for this week reflects on spring break. We asked students and staff what they did for spring break and found out the WHS community was busy.
Welcome back, Windsor. We're starting a new segment of our show this week, Question of the Week, where we ask students and teachers a question for each week. This week, what did you do over spring break?
I went to Utah to see my brother play lacrosse, and that was fun.
I got a lot of Fortnite wins, played with my squad. Yeah, basically that's it.
I went hiking over spring break, and I went all the way up to Horseshoes. It was really fun.
I went to Las Vegas.
What'd you do in Vegas?
Just hung out, went shopping. I rode New York, 8 times in a row. Yeah, I thought I'd whiplash.
What about you? What'd you do over spring break?
Went to Vegas with them.
Oh, nice. Did you ride it 8 times in a row as well? Did you almost throw it?
Yeah.
Nice. Any gambling? Any illegal gambling going on?
I totally wish I could have pulled some of those machines, but I didn't.
I wish I could have.
This spring break, I went on a Disney cruise to the Bahamas. It was a 3-day, really short cruise, and had a great time.
I went skiing over spring break.
I bought the battle pass for Fortnite. I went through 4 weeks of challenges in 2 days. That was pretty much it.
All I really did during spring break is just relax.
I watched the 3 billboards outside Ebbing, Missouri, which is okay. I watched The Disaster Artist, which was hilarious. Can't remember what else. I think I watched like 4 or 5 movies. That's about it.
I went over spring break. I went to California, and I went to the Waves.
Over spring break, I really just wanted to study because I knew I had a lot of big tests coming up. I was sick a couple days the week before. I missed some work, and it was kind of near the end of the quarter. So I was really just stressed out, but then I just relaxed a little bit and then studied on.
The Geek Squad is a new after-school and ELO program based around students helping students with multiple technology problems, whether it be on phones, computers, laptops, or anything else. This group of individuals is not only here to help students, but staff as well.
The Geek Squad is an academic tech help club that takes place after school and at lunch. The Genius Bar is held in the library every day at lunch. Geek Squad is an organization that helps students figure out what is wrong with any of the devices that they have problems with, such as phones, laptops, etc. Ms. Hurst has more about the organization.
Most of the time, this club focuses on helping other students with their personal devices. If they're having problems with the device booting on, or they're having trouble getting the device connected to the wireless, just usually various issues like that.
The Geek Squad is a student-led organization. They have Miss Hurst to help them when they are stuck. They are bi-weekly, which means they meet every 2 weeks. They help the students at WHS with their electronic problems. You can find them in the library at lunch if you need help.
So far we've dealt with different types of laptops like MacBooks and PC laptops. We've also dealt with different types of phones, Samsungs, iPhones, stuff like that.
This organization will help you learn about your technology, but also students in the club are learning problem solving and leadership skills. Students, if you're wanting to join this amazing organization, you can speak to Miss Hurst. Remember, they are set up in the Commons at the Genius Bar. Be sure to check them out when you have a chance. This is Tanner Fotts reporting for Windsor Weekly News. Have a good day.
The Geek Squad is ready and willing to help during lunch or after school. You can find them in the library. One final note before we turn our attention to sports. Prom is coming up at the end of the week, and your chance to get tickets at a discount is running out. The theme for this year's prom is A Night in Paris, and the dance starts at 8 p.m. at the Embassy Suites Hotel near the Budweiser Center. After prom, we'll be headed at Summit with tons of activities, so don't miss out. Early tickets will be on sale this week in the Commons for $20, and tickets at the door of the night or prom are $25.
The spring sports season is in full swing, and our sports team has been hard at work getting us up to date as our athletes battle for conference supremacy. Here is Nate Shaver for the Wizard Nation Sports Desk.
Thanks, Justin. The Wizard Nation Sports Desk has been a busy place with all the spring sports well into their season and posting great results. We caught up with 2 of the teams this week. The baseball team and the soccer team are both undefeated as of March 28th, and both teams have their sights set on making a run at the title.
The girls' soccer team has played 4 games already. Out of those 4, they have won 3 of them and tied 1. Their mentality for this year is to get past the semifinals and win state. We talked to senior Meg Zimmerman on the girls' expectations for this season.
So we are 3-0-1, so we've won 3 and tied 1.
Did you tie?
We tied Silver Creek. Well, right now we are ranked first in the state in the Chassa polls, and we're the favorites to win state. And we're coming off of 3 years of consecutive Final Four runs, hoping to burst through that semifinal slump, I guess, and make it to state. We make practice a lot more intense than it has been in past years. We focus a lot more on a different playing style that will hopefully propel us to win state, and just play our hardest.
Different playing style. Give me a little bit more background on that. What do you mean by that?
So in years past, we've mostly just gone for use our athleticism, play how we know will work, which usually led to just through balls, playing pretty direct. But this year our coach has been really stressing pulling it back and playing a possession style.
Mario Garcia states that the girls need to believe that they are capable of winning state after the 3 consecutive years of not making it. In 4 games, Cheney Kingsbury made 9 goals and 6 assists, with her being second in points scored in the state. Those are counting assists and goals combined.
Cheney right now is playing unbelievable soccer. You know, last year she was injured, I would say on and off throughout the season, so it was a very challenging year for her. But she's off to a great start, 9 goals, 6 assists, second in the state right now in points scored, counting assists and goals. So she's off to a phenomenal start. But I think the fact that they've knocked at that door 3 years in a row is a part of it. You know, 4 years ago, or 5 years ago, I had the players write down, are we capable of winning a state championship? And most of those girls wrote no. So I think part of it has to start with them believing that it's possible, and you put some teams on your schedule that make the girls believe like they can compete at a really high level, and then after that they kind of slowly start to believe it. But it has to be communicated, it has to be written, it has to be spoken about, and then after that we got to go to work.
Although the girls are expected to beat the other teams by a big margin, there are still a couple of teams that will challenge them every year. Adeline Vergara says that the team needs to put the skill to the ball, work hard, and focus now, or it won't pay off in the long run.
So I think as a team, our mindset is in the right place right now. Now it's just putting that to our feet in the ball. Mm-hmm. I would say, that's kind of hard because that's been the reality for us the last 3 years now. So I think our physical skill is there. And then that's the opposite for us right now. Our mindset's there. It's just our putting, like I said, the skill to the ball.
Expectations for the Windsor baseball team has started off dreaming of the championship rings at the end of this season. Their season has started off with a 3-0 record, and they showed no signs of stopping. They beat Roosevelt 5-0 in their first game and beat them again 11-0 while Hayter playing Pueblo East and beating them 17-3. We interviewed Brandon Rhodes, who plays left field, for more.
How's the season going so far for you guys?
It's going real well so far. Mowed over some teams.
Okay.
Just run around.
What's the expectation for your team this season, you think?
Expectation would be state championship.
Is it? Okay.
That would be the end goal for sure.
How do you establish that goal from the beginning of the year? What gives you the impression that that's a possibility for you guys?
Years past, just making it to the playoffs, and then kind of getting beat by teams that we should beat. Okay. We just feel that we're at a place where we have the talent to do that, and this team, we got a lot of depth. Nice. Got a lot of.
As you can tell, they plan on keeping up this winning streak. Joshua Parker, who plays center field, believes the team's chemistry is one of its hidden strengths.
How do you get to that point where you are comfortable with telling your teammates to step it up a little bit?
I think throughout the years that you play with each guy, you guys become brothers, whether it's bus rides or whatever. I know we traveled 7.5 hours together yesterday. So you just develop relationships where you can be completely honest with each other. If somebody strikes out and be like, hey man, you're not competing, Okay. So.
Do you guys find yourself spending a lot of time together away from practice as well?
Yeah, there's definitely a clique of the baseball players that usually get together. We do the thing called Roma's Thursday, so where a group of the players go to Roma's on Thursdays because it's half-price Caroli's, so that's kind of something we do.
Okay. And looking at the rest of the season, anybody that you see as a challenge? Anybody that's a good measuring stick for you, I guess?
I don't know. I feel pretty confident with our guys against anybody that we play, but, it's a game of baseball. Things happen. It could be an off day at the plate for us as a squad. You never know.
Thank you, buddy. Good luck this season.
Thank you.
Hopefully they follow through with their intent to win state and be a high competitor against every team. This week they have a game at Ponderosa on Tuesday at 4 p.m. Then they will play Erie twice, once on Thursday in Erie, and then again on Saturday at Windsor. This has been Cohen Rosso with the Wizard Nation Sports. See you next time.
Next time we will look closer at the girls' tennis team as well as the lacrosse and track and field teams. That's going to do it for the Wizard Weekly News for this week. We will see you next time.